Let me get your take on this whole idea of living off the grid. Vigo plays your dad, and his idea is to raise the kids off the grid. In real life, what is your take on that?
I think it's an incredible idea, and there are aspects of it that are really beautiful and amazing. But in real life, it's very unrealistic, and I think they kind of figure that out. The family in the film figures that out. Like, that's not really the way to develop as a human being. Because being in the forest, there's life beyond it. And being in society and in a city and with technology, there's life beyond that. So I think the film like strives for that, for everyone to realize there's that like happy middle. But I think it's beautiful. We romanticize it a little bit, and we make it look a lot more like happy and great than it probably actually is. But it's a really cool concept. I don't know how realistic it is, but we make it realistic in the film, so it's great.
Was it happy and beautiful out there while you guys were shooting?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, just being surrounded by all the lush green forests was so, exactly. Just, because I mean, we're in LA and there's not really anything like that here. So like going up to Washington where you would take a 10-minute walk and come across a waterfall, or we filmed the rock face scene where we're climbing up there, was filmed in this little town called Index. And like after filming one day, we would just walk down to this little stream and swim, and it was, yeah, it was magical.
You guys were kind of living like the characters for a little bit.
Really were,
For
yeah.
sure.
Well, I understand there is training involved, right? Or like a boot camp-ish camp?
Yeah, we got there 2 weeks early, just so we could do training. It was also partly so we could connect, but we did like rock climbing, like almost every day. We did like bow and arrow. We did yoga. It was crazy, but my favorite thing was we did 1 night, 2 days boot camp. We learned like how to survive in the wilderness with nothing but a knife, how to start a fire, how to like make a shelter, what to eat and what not to eat, how to trap animals and how to track the footprints and what is which. That was just fantastic.
The training was really important, and I think like a big part of it was bonding, a big part of it was getting into our characters, but when you watch the film, we do so many things, so many different skills that an expert could come see our film and be like, that's not how they do that. And so it was important for us to work and make sure we were doing everything correctly. I mean, we speak a different language in the film between us, and so we had like experts come in and they're like, you don't say it like that, say it with this inflection, this is how you, and they were teaching us, and because we want it to look genuine, so that was a big part of it.
I really like the fact that you're talking about how the lifestyle is maybe not realistic in today's world or everything, but he had a lot of good points, and a lot of it made sense. He went to the extreme, but as an audience member, I was like, oh, that makes sense. I'm behind that. And then I was like, no, they can't do that.
Exactly.
Like, did you pick up on like kind of, I guess, the realism of it?
I mean, socially, I don't think it's the healthiest for the children, just because, I mean, to develop that emotional side of yourself, you have to interact with human beings other than your family. But intellectually, they're above and beyond any, you know, young person today in school. They probably know so much more. And so Matt, to bring a sort of authenticity to the film, he had us reading all the books that the characters were reading in the film, and I feel like it's realistic in a sense, depending on what your goal is for your children. But for them to be successful emotionally, mentally, socially, there has to be some sort of interaction with people other than your family.
Do you guys think you could make it out in the woods, in the wilderness by yourself right now?
I read like a
little
nature
bit.
refresher course, but I think I could. I would like it.
I just need a knife. I love knives.
Made in Hollywood.
Hey guys, thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, Made in Hollywood TV. Let us know what you think in the comment section below. And for the next awesome video, click right here. Click in that box right there, super easy.